Hello everyone, and welcome to another Full Coverage Writers presentation gameplay, whatever we're calling these at this point. I am Will from Full Coverage Writers, here to help inspire and or distract you on your various creative endeavors with a playthrough of The Stanley Parable. I've heard a lot about this game so far, but I've yet to actually give it a go. I haven't played it, I haven't seen anyone else play it, I've barely seen any screenshots or just a couple trailers and whatnot, but the rest of the crew told me that this is a great, interesting game to play. I kinda know what I'm getting into here, but not 100%, so I think this should be interesting for all of us, especially for me, and hopefully I won't get too stuck. Assuming you can get stuck. I don't really know. I guess we're just going to find out by stepping into the shoes of Mr. Stanley and discovering his parable. Let's begin. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. All right. That's a comforting start. Gotta love those never-ending sentences.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm playing. Well, I guess I should follow what the very pleasantly voiced narrator said to do and step out of my office. Oh, I'm fast. Hello, 429? 428, are you in there? Can't even walk over there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh yes. Missed a memo. That's right. Clearly they're all at a meeting. I think. I hope. Where's the meeting room? Meeting room? Uh-oh. Meeting room? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, it's 425. Wait. Isn't I on... Wasn't that door closed before? Oh no. Okay. Where's the meeting room? 417? 417 has a stepladder. Oh, someone... Uh-oh. The meeting is about the spilt coffee, clearly. Well, I guess I just keep going forward for now. It's a very aperture feel, and I don't... Uh-oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did? What if I want to enter the door on my right? I guess I'll... Okay. Left door. Okay. Or 13. Left your monitor on. Or 12. Oh. Yeah. Okay. It's almost noon.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yes, the boss man. He must have answers. Meeting room. Monday through Friday meetings. Weekly targets. Admin. Marketing Mondays. Oh, wow. Pretty busy place. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard. Rest in peace, Franz. Oh, what happened to Franz? Targets. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. That's important. Standardized graphs, 40x wide, not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet, ongoing. Synergize papers. I guess they gave up on that one. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are up to synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of what? Uh-oh. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next to his agenda. Reflect. Alright. This is a pretty synergistic place. I don't know if I'm going to read all of the bi-quarterly post-review review. Yeah, work harder, hard worker. A lot of percent. Of throw something in the idea bin. Oh my. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things, graphs, graphs about things, and money. We have a new product. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Yes! Stanley is a unique individual. Who also seems to be the only one here. Alright, moving on. Let's find the boss. Mr. Boss. Hey, it's the... don't like the doors closing behind me. I don't even know if I have an interact key. This case is dead.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, up the stairs. Hello? It's bright outside. Guess I just keep going through the... Oh, it's nice up here. Executive bathroom. Wow, no, this is an office. The door's a little out of place. No secretary. Oh my.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Well, are we god modding here? 2845? Oh, I have a thing. How do I interact with the keypad? I just click?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I did? Is there anything else I can interact with? I saw like the little... Oh, it's gone now. I guess just because I was near the keypad I had little... Wow. bosses. How do you get this guy's job? This is a nice office. Secret. Whoa. It's humming. I hope it's not too loud. The volume isn't too loud. I have my headphones on, but I try to turn the sound volume down. Perhaps I'll just make sure to speak extra loud, just to make sure. Where am I? It's dark. Okay, I can't go this way. I guess I'm going in this way. Oh my. Oh, we're loading again.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh dear. Not going back that way. The lights went out. Oh, I'm definitely getting an aperture feel here. I don't like it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I did? I don't have much of a... Why would I want to go to the mind control facility when I could... I don't... No. No, I didn't. No, Stanley did not go into the mind control facility. Stanley has free thought. Stanley, escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Stanley would. Screw it. I think he's lying.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I don't want to get back on track. I don't want to be mind-controlled. Stanley doesn't want to be mind-controlled.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Oh. Geronimo! That was loud. Stanley ain't afraid of you, narrator man, with your sultry voice. Stanley don't want to be no mind-controlled slave. What the?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Can I jump? Can I... What?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Thank you, lady narrator woman. What the hell? Can't... There we go.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
That's morbid. Blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path Stanley in the office to the 2 doors, the first part of the game was built and altered throughout development through the care. Okay. What does this one say? Using the subsection is important to get right. The corridor has been moved and altered. Reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Oh, so this is everything up to the 2 doors. Alrighty. What the hell? Oh, wait, I could climb doors? They're probably locked. Buttons. Sounds. Selection of the sounds throughout the game. Each buttons are pressed. Button sounds. I am so confused and intrigued. Oh wait, I could just turn them off. Oh, it's the credits. Wait, so this is the end of the game? But there's still a choice. I have left and right. What's this way? So there's what the 430. I am so it's a fax machine. What the hell? That was the. I am so confused. I mean, I knew there was going to be multiple pads. Maybe this game is. Oh, this game is. Oh, this is something. There's still choices. I don't. What's this way? I don't want to go down that way. Is this? Oh, this is like. Oh, this is kind of like behind the scenes stuff. Wow. This is. I don't feel like I've played anything, but at the same time, freedom ending. How do I get that ending? I want freedom. Instead, I got death. Up. What the? Monitor room, elevator. Down room. That's pretty cool. That actually says exit, so I'll save exit for last, but I'm going to keep looking around here. This is kind of cool. They got like all background information stuff. So even when you beat, quote unquote, beat the game, you still get like to free examine the place on a creepy kind of level because it's really surreal and I'm dead, but I'm not dead because the lady narrator said that, wait, what did that say? Greetings, omnipotent voice. Oh, it's like, oh, it's letters. Oh, it's letters that they received. The second trailer. Oh, wait, I'll read this one. After the second trailer was sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Well, that's cool. That's cool. What's that? There are screenshots of the remake. The point of the remake is to win. Remix. The point of the remix is to lose. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Stanley is dead. Stanley was apparently crushed. Stanley was crushed to death in a strange machine designed specifically to crush Stanley. And yet Stanley continues to walk about because We designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game, plus some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. I like it. I am playing this game again. I will possibly record playing it again. There's multiple endings. I picked the death ending. My first attempt. Apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Oh. That's cool. There's an apartment ending? But this feels bigger than it should feel like it should be? If that makes sense? Does that make sense? Because I feel like I've been wandering around here and then this Zending. What the hell is Zending? The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. After launch? Before launch. I was right. Oh, that's a big button. Interesting. The game is now paused. Oh, it must be the pause menu. Where am I? Have I been? Okay, so I've been through here. Okay, so that's wow. This is pretty big for behind the scenes cool stuff. I am blown away that I got to the not so much that I got to the ending that fast. Probably because I obeyed the narrator for so long. What does this say? Kevin Brighting. He's speaking in the distance. Dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over 2. Not used. Oh, there's like little clips playing in the background, but it's quiet. Alright, so I guess I go back up to the exit and return to my desk, and Stanley gets to start again? After being crushed in a machine, but the lady narrator saved me? I'm gonna call her lady narrator. Alright, I guess we just go...
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I guess that's it.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh. What? Oh. And that's it, just a black screen. I got squished again. Hit escape? The game is now paused. Oh. I guess I failed completely. Yay, Stanley's a pancake. That looks like that's it. It just ends with a black screen. Alright, so that was my apparent playthrough of the Stanley Parable. First attempt. I killed Stanley! Yay! No, boo. I'm playing this again. I'm gonna play this again at some point. I'll probably record it. That was weird. I'm gonna try different choices this time. Probably gonna deviate from that deceitful narrator a lot sooner than I did this time. But, wow. I don't know what to say other than that is probably one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had in a game. And I definitely picked a bad ending because poor Stanley turned into a pancake. Alright, but for now, that'll be it for me, from Will from Full Coverage Writers. Thanks for joining us. I hope you've been inspired or distracted. And subscribe to our channel to check out more awesome videos from us. And until then, get back to writing!